I have two bowls to show you today. This one in U is a 7-string meditation bowl, and I have this one in U from a different tree is a 7-string heart bowl. They're both the same sort of shape. That is to say, they both have this fully rounded curve that flows right over from the base and inside, and has no distinct rim. The outside flows without interruption, and then the inside flows up under in a place that you can never get your eyes round to. So there's some part of the inside that will be forever hidden. No matter what angle you take to it, in under here, there's a part which you can feel but cannot see. And though they're both the same basic shape, they have distinct differences. In the meditation bowl, the strings begin on the inside and come up to the outside, touching direct onto the tuning pegs. Whereas in the heart bowl, the strings begin on the inside and stay on the inside, and they come out through the wall and over this brass grommet and up to the tuning pegs that way. So the tuning pegs here are fixed into the rim. The weight and the thickness is in the rim of the bowl. And the tuning pegs here are fixed down into the wall of the bowl, and the weight and the thickness is in the wall of the bowl. The extra thinness that we can use on the wall of this bowl, because the strength is in the rim, gives it a tenderness of tone. Yes, the notes are deeper, but there's also a softness and intimacy to them, which you wouldn't get even if these notes were as deep in this bowl, because the strings are only partly inside and because the wall is thicker. So they're both made from different trees. This tree was lived in Kingsbridge, a few miles from here, and was taken down 10 years after road building damaged its roots. It took the tree that long to die back to the point where they decided to cut it. This tree was growing in a garden of a mansion, and the mansion was then sold its garden for conversion. A housing estate was built in it, so this tree had to come down, and probably would have been firewood if we hadn't taken it. Yew is one of the longest lived of trees, possibly Europe's longest lived of all species. There are yew trees in Europe that are 4,000 years old or more. That's pretty old for a tree. Yew was sacred to ancient cultures. In shamanism, yew is seen as the deepest rooted of all trees. Shamanically, you speak of trees as forming a bridge between the earth and the sky, and each tree forms a bridge, and all trees form a bridge, and on that bridge yew is at the deepest end of the roots, and at the highest tips of the branches you have holly. So even though the notes are fairly high, there's still a sense of depth within the nature of the wood. But in a meditation bowl, even the beauty of the tone cannot approach the depth and richness of the tone in a heart bowl. See, The wood here is very thin, just a few millimeters, and even thinner just there.